Alright then folks, my internet has been down for 3 days, so instead of, uploading something and being responsible, I'm going to play more Delaz Fleet, because I want to finish this shit. Yes, so, in the last episode we did Green Noah. That whole thing was an hour and a half, and it was a lot harder than it needed to be. Yes. Okay. So, after Green Noah, we repaired most of those units, and we're sending them to space, to right here in space, right above Jaburo, because they are totally they're going to put a bunch of units in there, because I hate the Federation. So, we're also producing a bunch of HLVs in Solomon and Luna 2, and then after those are produced, we are going to drop on the center of North America. After we do that, the next turn, we are going to attack Hawaii. So, what we are actually going to do is produce some Hygogs, right there. We're going to produce a bunch of them, or 4 of them, to help us attack Russia, because while they have 3 units in here right now, they're going to put a lot more next turn, because, yeah, it's an undefended border for them, basically. They're also producing a tin cod, on turn 98, so I'm not all that scared of them right now, but they have 46 there, we have 10... 32, we have 45 units here. But, yeah. That's a ground GM. Which we can upgrade into a Gundam. Wow, okay, we'll do that next turn when we have resources. I did spying, right? Yeah, I did spying. So, and we also need to give this a flyer. And we'll do that now, because it's cheap. We are going to give most of these guys flyers, just because we need them to attack here. And then right after that, we're going to have to attack down here. Though there's 20 units there, so we might... Most of these aren't... yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, I was going to say we might be able to attack from here, but that's not going to happen. So, we're going to have most of these units attack Hawaii, do similar to what we did on Belfast, and use a lot of use our aquatic units to kill them. Anything that'll attack us, and we'll stand off for a little while till we can bring in some flying units, some Zanzibars basically, with ground troops on them. But till then, we have to wait till the Zanzibars get here. And we're also going to drop on North America very soon. And then after we grab North America and Hawaii, we can go and surround Jaburo. This video will probably grab Hawaii and this bit in Russia. And then next video we'll drop on North America. The video after that will take North America. And then the video after that, which will be an hour to 2 hours long, which means multiple videos, we will take Jaburo. But I'm considering multiple video battles one video number. So if that's not confusing, if that is confusing, I'll explain it later. But for now, I'm willing to do a 0.2, a 0.5, a 0.7, and a 0.9. But till then. But you guys will see, because since I have no hope that my internet's coming back, I will probably be, recording those all now and putting them up later. I also can't get feedback on that battle, which is very unnerving for me, because I do have a save where I could redo that battle if I wanted to, especially since the commentary got bad halfway through, but I don't feel like doing that right now, because that was a really long battle, and yeah, I still don't want to redo that. But for now, we will just do some basic stuff. Since the enemy's probably going to overwhelm us in Russia, we're gonna send our troops down in 17. Okay, yeah. What do they have is the question. They have a Medea, a GM sniper, a bunch of empty Medeas, some Saberfish, a flying Gundam, or a GM2 with a flyer, a Gundam Mark II with a flyer, some tin cods. Okay, so what we are going to do is, since we have 2 Hygogs, we are going to send them down, and then into the middle of the water. Or actually, we're going to send them down over to capture this base, then to this base, so they regenerate HP while in the middle of the water. We aren't going to win this battle with just 2 units. I'm not that good. But we will be able to waylay them long enough for us to actually take them out later. We'll be able to distract them long enough for us to take them out eventually. Mostly because they're going to send these flying units at us, and then they're going to send Medeas to try to, capture bases or something. And it's not going to work for them. Hopefully they leave like all of the weaker units over there, and we'll deal with those later. Because as long as they think they're winning the battle, they won't reinforce. So we need to prolong that as much as possible. Just think of Russia before. They were basically sitting around doing absolutely nothing, thinking they were winning. I think the Gundam's going to be able to attack us this turn, but hopefully it won't be able to. Ah, yeah, it got close, but it wasn't able to. Unless it can range attack us. No. So we are now going to go over here and capture this base. The Gundam will probably recapture that base just because it's undefended, but we just have to accept that. But since in China we're producing those Hygogs, in 2 turns we should be able to attack them. Oh. They sent a Medea at that base. And what are they attacking us with? I wonder. That's a waterproof Gundam. We can take one of those out. Those are scary, but they're not that good. Especially since we heal every turn. And they can't do enough damage to really affect us. Though we can't scan, which sucks. And I don't know what the fuck just happened there. I don't know if the recording picked that up, but massive audio glitch for really no reason. Yeah, see, that wasn't all that hard. And that's probably that Medea next to the base. Oh, it was actually a unit. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully we can take out their other flying units, which I suspect are bombers. Yeah. See, I knew they were gonna do that. And that is a one of those green ships from Zeta. You know, the one Henkin was in? I want to say Radish, but I think I'm wrong. Also, that the newest fail has like 37 energy, so we're sticking that in a base as quickly as we can. But yeah. Okay, and we're sending everyone forward. They need to heal, but they're on a base, so that's fine. We're not going to send them forward. And a lot of these units after this turn will be dismantling them if we can, because we don't need them anymore. Like these Volvaros, I'll probably keep one for Kelly. She said Kangsai, which I really thought she said cocksucker for a second there. Because I actually know some Japanese people who will use cocksucker, like in English. It's weird. But anyways, as much as I want to keep these Volvaros, they're not all that useful, since they're only going to be sitting around fighting things like this, where that's probably a Radish and a Gundam Mark II, to be honest. And I'll probably keep one for Kelly, and then I'll send everyone else down to the planet in normal suits. Like, I'm gonna dismantle this just because we don't really need it anymore, and we can't use it on Jaburo anyway. Actually, yeah, I want to dismantle it because it's worth like 12,000 resources or something like that. We're also going to dismantle Big Zom really soon. I promise. It's not just going to sit there for the rest of the game. Unless you guys want me to use it on Jaburo. Which I can do that if you want me to. It would be weird, but I could do it. This like lack of movement really sucks. So that's all the units we're going to move for now. Ah. Whoops. I just bumped the desk with my controller. Okay, so that is either a Zeta or a full burner. I'm not jumping the gun like I did last time. That is a full burner. Especially since that's a Radish, that can't be a Zeta. They'd be using the Titan's capital ship if they had Zetas. We're going to attack it while we put a Volvaro in a base so it can regenerate some energy. We will put those. We'll pose those to attack later. Yeah, they're just short on energy. They're not actually short on HP. So yeah, we'll have the 6 units in here get out and attack this along with these 3. We should be able to destroy it. That'll regenerate energy for them. We'll send this Volvaro here and then the newest Fail to this base up here to fight this ship. I think the Radish class can capture bases. I'm not exactly sure offhand. I don't really use them. I either skip them for Alexandria classes or I use white bases. Because by then I have a bunch of white bases anyway. And yeah, it is the full burner. And we missed completely. But oh well. Next turn we'll get in close and scan them. Oh, yeah, and it could. And it's actually attacking, what's it called? The Volvaro. Oh, no, that's the full burner. Well, damn. Oh, I was hoping it was Keeley for a second there. Oh, well. Or Kelly. I keep calling him Keeley. Ooh. Come on, miss. Yeah, okay. That's good. Guess who's piloting that full burner? Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna send Gato at him. You know, for shits and giggles, basically. Oh, if you don't know who's piloting it. And goddamn, Ko sucks. Like, holy shit. He has 1 in melee. Or no, that's 1 in range. Like, that's like giving a ship captain a mobile suit level of damage. Like, that's just sad. We can't move them in, so we're just going to give some supporting fire. I don't want to move them in because they'll counter them instead of letting the Volvaro counter them. And if we let the Volvaro counter them, we will destroy them. Hopefully. Oh, some Gilgogs. Oh well. Well, damn. I was hoping to get something between him and Gato, but that might have already happened, so I don't know. And I don't think Gato could have done it on his own. So taking out the full burner was more important. Scan, melee. Oh, and it's Blex. That's the leader of the AEG, and he's in a Radish. You can tell because it's green for reasons, I guess. Seriously, why would you paint a ship green? Especially in space. Black or white. That's like, yeah. Black or white so you get terrain benefit and it's harder to see. And maybe black with white spots if you're really feeling special, but people know stars, so that doesn't work all the time. We won't destroy him, but we should do a lot of damage. Plus, we should melee him. You'd think that would do more damage, since he basically rips a ship in half. We did do like 600 damage in melee. But yeah, he basically ripped a ship in half in the show. Do we have enough energy to do anything? We can't even attack, so... No, we can't do anything. We'll give some supporting fire since they can't do much. And, yeah. Okay, so we'll just load those guys back up and we'll destroy it with Goten, or Gotten, however you pronounce his name. And hopefully he doesn't fuck this up, like... He really shouldn't, but if he does, I will be very mad. Okay, he rammed it and it blew up. Okay. And hopefully at the end of this turn we should have enough. We should have everyone at full HP. But we have to move the... We have to move the, what's it called, in position anyway. The, HLVs. So we're okay for now. There's 45 of the guys there, so they're actually moving troops. 18, 26. some GM2s, an original Gundam. Nothing in New York, actually. Yeah, nothing important there. So, we are going to move... We'll leave the Gundam, we'll leave that. We'll bring the Gerber Tetras, Galbaldis, Galgog. That's a draw C. We don't actually need the Volvaros. Dom 2s, no. Those are space only, so actually we'll leave that. That's a Zanzibar. We'll take out that draw C though, we don't need that. Sema, yeah. That's the Guabon. We don't actually need that anymore. There's a bunch of Gundams in it though. Drossi, Volvaro. Take those. We'll take those just... We can turn them into Fumps. Fumps aren't as useful, but we can still use them. We need to remove a lot of units this turn though. It's Cannon Gelgog, we don't really need it. It's a Commander Gelgog, we also don't need it. Drossi. It's another Zanzibar. Some Gelgogs, or Gelgoogs. However you pronounce that one. Still can't do it. Okay, so we are going to go through and remove this guy, because we can't use him on the ground, so there's no point in bringing him. Well, that's a Guabon, so that's fine. We're not bringing the GPO2s till Jabro. I don't want to accidentally use one, because I don't want to lose Haman just yet, or Sema. But I think we're closer to losing Haman than we are to losing Sema. Okay, yeah, that's all. We'll load them up later. Whoops. There's a misclick. Yeah, okay. We need to do spying before I forget. Oh, and just to look how much we're making, we're actually making 1,000 credits and 900 resources. I wish we were making more resources, but we can survive with 900 right now, or 9,000 right now. We're going to make some more, where are they? Oh. Went right past them. Making some more Hygogs, we're making 4 of them, so, yeah. With the Hygogs, after we capture here, or actually, after we capture Russia, we'll put some of the Desert Zakus in there and then have them help out in Hawaii. And we have the money, so why not? I was going to do that last turn, but I wasn't sure about it. We'll get to level 17, because I'm pretty sure the Federation's on like 19 or 20 right now, since they constantly invest unless you sit around at a tech level for a while. They won't outpace you too much. Okay. These guys are asking for it. I have to. I'm sorry. But yeah, next turn we'll bring in the reinforcements, have them take out this guy, and then we'll go over. Hopefully we can shoot down these guys while they're over water, so they just lose the units inside of them. The Saberfishes and the Tin Cods, not really worried about. Most of these units can actually attack us, while we're underwater or not. Medeas can only attack flying units, Saberfishes and Tin Cods can only attack flying units. Yeah, they didn't even get into the melee phase. They're freaking aquatic GMs. Those things are weak as fuck. Well, you guys should know that. I've showed that multiple times through this campaign. That is a flying GM2. Not all that worried since we're underwater, but I didn't know they had one of those. Ooh, and we lost a Hygog. Shit. Well, now that they showed what else they had. Actually, I did know we had that. They had that, and I was ignoring it. Let us shoot this one because it has a unit in it. I'm assuming that's a Saberfish, but I could be wrong. If it is another GM2, we'll be able to take it down in one turn. It should be fine. Though we have taken a lot of damage. Oh, and it's the improved version of the Medea, not the original one. Those ones can land anywhere in this game, but in canon, they needed a landing strip. But they're also able to carry 6 units instead of, or 6 Gundams instead of, not Gundams, mobile suits, but mostly they're used for ground Gundams. They're able to carry 6 instead of 3. They would eventually be turned into the Sudari, which was that ship they used to escape Jaburo in Zeta Gundam. I actually know that one. Yeah, it moved closer to the coast, so we won't destroy the unit that's inside of it, but oh well. It's probably a tank. Or it would transfer to another Medea. Yeah, we're not going to attack again this turn just because we can't support it, to be honest. Like, we're going to run out of energy. So we're going to do something sneaky. We're going to capture our base up here. Then we're going to go over and capture this base. Oh, and they actually did bring a tank. But yeah, and then after we capture this tank, we'll actually be able to generate energy since we'll have two bases connected. And this GM sniper, either they'll get out of the base to try to chase us, or they'll leave it in that base and try to send something else in. I don't think they have anything else that can capture a base. Oh, and they actually left that base, so you know what that means, right? Ooh, the question is if we can get across land. I thought this was only 2 wide, it's 3 wide. Yeah, so they'll probably have them keep heading up there. None of these units can capture bases, so it's fine. And we'll send the those 4 high gogs we have in to capture this base. And that's probably a tank. Or a flying GM. If it's flying GM, we're kind of screwed. Oh, it's a GM sniper. Well, damn. Oh, GM sniper 1, though. If we can move across, we will move into that base. We will. But if we can't, we'll just move back into the water. Yep. Ah. Poo. Well, next turn, we will have stuff. We're not going to buy any high gogs this turn just because we've already produced 8. Though we should. We'll do that next turn. I want to see something real quick, though. Producing 5 there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. So yeah, they're basically at their limit on units to produce. Yeah, so if the Federation doesn't produce any more units and we go and capture some of them before they start producing units, we should have cut off their resupplying of troops pretty easily. I need to upgrade all of these Dom 2s into Fumps before we go down. So I'm going to upgrade a lot of these units in a second, or downgrade in this case. But yeah, I'm not going to touch the Galgog Marines. Whoops. Crap. Well, we produced 3 more HLVs than we needed, but oh well. Yeah, okay. So we got all those. Now we are going to go through and we can't turn those into anything. We are going to give these guys flyers, but we won't use their flyers if we don't have to. It's just better if we have them now. Yeah, so we're gonna make them all into Fumps. It's really expensive, so we might not be able to do it all this turn, but we're not dropping this turn, so it's fine. We're gonna drop next turn. And we're gonna upgrade this gun. Do we want to use the Gundam Pixie, or do we want a normal Gundam? We're gonna use the Gundam Pixie, and then next turn, or after the battle, we'll upgrade it into the normal Gundam. And there's a cop siren right outside my window. I apologize if you guys can hear that on the recording, but they're not coming for me yet, so it's all good. Yeah, I live in a really shitty neighborhood now. Like, it's only got that way in the past, like, year. Like, it was pretty nice before that. Yeah, we're gonna run out very, very soon. So we will finish this up next turn. Yeah, okay. So we did spying, we invested, Next turn we should tech up. Question, do I want to, like, dive for double Zeta era mobile suits? Or do I want to just stay at what I'm at right now? I think we get Hama-Hamas very soon. Or, like, Drossi... we either get Drossies very soon, or we already have Drossies. I don't exactly remember, to be honest. Oh, we can get this base. So, at the end of this turn, we should heal a little bit. Plus, we get a dodge chance bonus for the base. Reorganized it just in case. These two are the only units we have to worry about. We can take that tank out easy. And shooting down the rest of these guys will be simple. It'll just take a while because they're flying units and we're on the ground. But as long as they don't destroy any units, we should be okay. Yeah, okay, they didn't destroy anyone, so we should have that all repaired by the end of this turn, or the beginning of our turn. Let's see, what are we at right now? Oh, they cut it off. Damn it! They cut off our supply lines. We didn't actually get anything. That sucks. So, do we have the energy to move away? We do not. Okay, we're retreating anyway. This unit's kind of... it wouldn't be able to attack after this, and it wouldn't be able to retreat after this. So we are going to waste most of its energy moving away. Then next turn we'll move to here. Hopefully we'll be able to crawl close enough to capture this base to regenerate some energy. They shouldn't be able to cut off this supply line just yet. And then we'll send these guys over and towards this center base to take out this tank and the GM sniper. Yeah, so next turn we'll be able to attack these guys. And they moved the GM sniper away. I think they'll be able to cut it off again, but oh well. We at least got a little bit of energy back. And then the turn after we'll attack them, so they'll have to move them back, and it'll be pretty interesting for them. We're just limited by lack of energy. Oh, they didn't actually try cutting us off again. That's good. Or they captured that base. Never mind, I'm an idiot. We're gonna shoot at these tin cods just because we're evil like that, and tin cods have like 50 HP. Like, yeah, they have like 50 HP, so it's fine. The saberfish we probably won't be able to do. Or we'll shoot down the saberfish and completely ignore the tin cods. That works too. And that's an original Medea, so yeah, we were going to shoot it down. So yeah, we're going to send this unit to capture this base. We'll keep attacking with these guys. Yeah. That's a tough one. I kind of want to shoot down the Medea, so they have to move another one in its place, but then I could shoot down all three of these guys in one turn. I'm going to shoot down the Medea. We'll have this High God go capture that base next turn, and then... or actually, you know what? We'll have all three of these units meet up in this base. Or, no, that GM sniper's on the supply line. That's not going to work. Oh, anyway... so this battle is basically how not to fight the enemy. As while I am surviving... yeah. While I am surviving, I'm doing it very poorly. I apologize for that. I'm usually not that bad at this game. But yeah. So we're slowly whittling them down. Yeah, we control all of space, so... we only have one front to fight, or we only have like a very narrow front to fight. Oh, yeah, that's what I can do. Okay, so for this one we want to do double, for this one we want to do single, for this one we want to do double. And then next turn if we do 4, yeah, we do 4 on the first and the third and then 2 in the center. No, it's, I'll figure it out. There's a way to get them to match up again, and it's all to do with percentages. Somebody explained it to me once, but I can't remember what it was, to be honest. It doesn't really matter, it's just it's the fact that the MS Tech was a little bit lower than the other ones was starting to bother me. Or a little bit above. And the other one, yeah. Anyway, we're just upgrading some more shit. And yes, then we will descend on North America. You know what? I'll even do it in this battle, or in this video, just because it's going to be quite a long video, but then we just had a very long video, so why not? Is it anywhere near the end? Okay, these are mostly Galbaldis, so, or not Galbaldis, Galgogs. Yeah, so that's the last one we can do, but there's only like one that isn't upgraded. There's that flyer, that one. You know what? We only need a little bit more. So we can now afford to upgrade that last unit. No point in waiting till next turn to do that. Yeah, so all those guys are good, so we're going to descend on the center of North America. I wonder how many troops they have there, because we're sending down 74. They have 17. Let's say 40 altogether, because there's 25 there, so they'll probably move about 15. Yeah, they'll move 15 out of there, and then they'll probably move 17 out of there, so that's, what, 32 plus 17, actually about 50. If they move anyone out of Hawaii, though, we'll jump on Hawaii as quickly as we can. And there's only 16 down there. Yeah, we did that. So we'll see what we'll get next turn. What early units are there? Like, Gaza... Oh, they didn't actually bring in any reinforcements. So we'll move some... First, let's check what they have. Bombers, big tray. It's a flying GM, and I don't know what underneath. That's a tank, a gun cannon, and something all mashed together. That's a GM Sniper 2, a tin cod, and something underneath. Okay. Oh, and we did bring 2 empty HLVs. Well then. So first thing I'm doing is moving these guys to the front. Hey, we can actually use some Gerbera Tetras, I believe. They're ground too, yeah. So we can actually use some Gerbera Tetras in this battle. Okay. Remember that Dom Thumps are support units. They're not, like, frontline troops. Yeah, alright. I'm going to actually put SEMA in front. I don't suggest doing that with a Gerbera Tetra, because they can stand up to a hit, but they really don't need to. You should let other units in front of them so they can get hit. But I want to show off its melee, so I'm going to do it. And I really should have organized these units a little bit better instead of just doing it all randomly that I did, but oh well. Oh, and hey, the SEMA Special Galgog is still alive. And it's in a battle with SEMA, so you know. Randomness. I wonder, can HLVs capture bases? Okay, so we basically can't do anything, like, in that base. There's an HLV on top, so we can't even touch it. Before I say that, actually. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can't do anything with this base. That sucks. But yeah, we'll deploy the troops out of those Zanzibars in a second. Oh, and there's 2 guys to the left and 1 to the bottom I didn't look at. And these guys are taking a lot of damage. Alright then. Some flying GM2s. Okay. Let's hope the Gerber Tetra doesn't get destroyed on its first turn. How much damage did it take? A crap ton. Alright, so we're gonna have it move around and attack that single gun cannon. This one right here. Because they left that out in the open, and I like to attack units like that. We can't actually move it there, so never mind. Can we scan? I forgot Galbaldi's can scan, supposedly. Forgot about that, actually. GM snipers, GM cannons. Can we move these guys to attack some GM cannons? Because I am not afraid of GM cannons, though we might destroy them in the initial phase, so we might not get to see a melee. And moving these guys forward as well. Moving these guys back. Dom 2s are support units, so we're going to use them to support. They get a 2 attack range as opposed to the normal Dom, which only has a 1 attack range, even though it's technically a long range support unit. Those units would be able to attack back. So, can we? Yes, we can. Oh, and we have an Isaac. Or no, we have a... Yeah, we do have an Isaac. Never mind. No. I want that, then that, then that. And we'll scan again because we can. We'll have them attack there. We'll have some support. We have some more thumps. So we should be able to get... Okay, some support against a bomber that we don't actually need. That's weird. Like, they're just cutting off our movement for some reason. They shouldn't be able to do that, but they can, so... Ooh, that's what I can do. Yeah, these guys will get a little bit of covering, but everyone else will get some cover too, so it's fine. Yeah, we're just not going to attack that turn. That Zanzibar will probably get attacked next turn, but since we'll probably take out all of these guys, there's like a tank, a gun cannon, some GMs, and a big tray left. So that's not all that scary. Oh, I didn't actually see that unit. We're going to move that there. And we're going to fire on this. Okay, we're firing on that bomber instead of the other one. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. Oh, hey, they even had the Federation special colors for the GMs. Oh, it survived just barely. Yeah, it had 18 HP left. Okay. She wouldn't have really missed all those shots. They were just allowing it full time to attack. Okay. Sorry about that. I skipped that on accident. She stopped talking for a second and I thought she was done. Okay. Wow, okay, we took them out in the range phase, and we only took about 20 damage. And yeah, that time I just skipped it because why not? Oh, I keep forgetting to look at those other units. That's just a GM, so let's attack that guy. Yeah, I knew that Zanzibar would get attacked. Big trays can do a bunch of damage, but they have terrible accuracy. Okay. Just fire so many bullets. So many. Okay, that unit's about to run out of energy though, so... Or that Gerbera Tetra. So, we are going to send in Haman-sama to go take out these guys. That is after this Zanzibar scans them. We are going to go send this unit down. We're sending these guys over. We're also sending these guys over. And then we are going to scan. I was expecting Rebel to be piloting it, to be honest. But there's that guy who's one of them nondescript Federation admirals. You know, you guys probably know who it is, but I don't. They all look the same to me, to be honest. We're going to attack them. After that, we'll have that Gerbera Tetra and the Galbaldis retreat back into the Zanzibar that I just moved really close. It's probably going to get shot at by the big tray, but oh well. That one should be destroyed. Move that there. Move this here. Let them support. Move them down. Move these guys over. Move these guys around. Yeah. That is a GM and a gun cannon. I think the original gun cannon. And... okay, that's all they have. So many bullets. You know, with a good enough pilot, the Gerbera Tetra Kai might actually... oh. You know, with a good enough pilot, the Gerbera Tetra Kai might actually be useful in Zeta. I never get it because I'm always good by that point because I don't have nukes, but... my god, I just kill everything. But yeah, she has to retreat back to the, what's that thing called? The Zanzibar. And yeah, we almost destroyed that on one turn. I remember when those things were almost impossible to destroy without a bunch of heavy weapons or to surround one. And we're moving the Zanzibar to them, or to her, so they can regenerate energy and it'll be fine. These guys ran out of energy, or about to run out of energy, I should say. So we'll bring somebody else to help. Let's see, how far can they move? Okay, so right next to where the Zanzibar is currently, and we're going to move them down. Just because I like having them in the Zanzibar. I didn't mean to click that, I apologize. Yeah, that's legitimately an original gun cannon. That's surprising. And yeah, I'm actually attracting them to attack on purpose. Oh, it's a mass production. Okay. And it's a GM2. That might actually be a little bit worrisome. But the Sandbar's at full HP, so it doesn't really matter. And we'll move them up to capture this base for reasons. Yeah, we should destroy that big tray. Or not, you know. We could just miss. That works too. Yeah, they both go to attack the Zanzibar. I expected that as much. Nope, we're not even going to attack back. We're going to take a bunch of damage, but not going to attack back. Yeah, they don't do enough damage to shoot one down in one turn. Oh, and we actually lost a suit in this battle. Damn, that sucks. We can replace it, though. And I have a draw C in that one. That's not good. Oh well. I'm actually going to dismantle all those draw Cs this turn. Or next turn, I should say. Whatever part we're actually at. I'll just dismantle them all. Make my life a little bit easier. So I don't keep accidentally using them. Okay, that one can't do much. Move that there. Deploy these two to take out the gun cannon because it's a gun, or a gun tank because it's a gun tank. Yeah, just tore it apart. This one might be a little bit hairy, but we should be okay. Yeah. Didn't actually take any real damage. Surprised. And they also didn't counter attack the one I thought they would. Like, I left that Gerber Tetra there to be counterattacked. Just because it has such a high dodge chance that it wouldn't have really took damage. Okay. We won the battle. Yeah. So now it's actually 10 to 10. We're going to shoot down this flying unit. We are going to send these guys right here because they can't do much. We are going to put him in there just so he captures that base. We're gonna have to send them down again. This unit's gonna get attacked by those snipers, but I don't think the sniper should be able to destroy them. And since we'll do that, we'll have supplies to those Seagogs or the High Gogs in the middle. And we're just shooting this one down because we could. And we wouldn't have been able to attack the GM sniper because we're right next to water. We would have been in the water, and since the GM sniper's on land, we wouldn't have been able to attack it. Since we're not using an artillery unit. Though I don't think there are any underwater artillery units. Oh, we took quite a bit of damage, but we're connected to the other base, so we're gonna heal. Yeah, can't do much. Move them. That's ground. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna move these units out and go attack this one. Just because. Move them down, and then move them down. Then in a few turns we'll get over there and attack them. This is a really long battle, and it doesn't need to be this long. I apologize, but I kind of screwed up in the beginning, and they outnumbered me massively anyway. But we're about to take out their real only combat unit, so It's gonna be mostly a chicken shoot after this. Gonna fight it. Oh, we actually missed. That sucks. But one GM sniper shouldn't be able to do enough damage to anything. Oh, I was actually expecting them to attack us. I don't actually know what I want to do. I'm gonna send these guys over and towards the center so that we can kill all of these guys, and then okay, yeah, these guys are gonna be in there to heal, and then or get energy actually, because they don't really need to heal. And after they get energy, I'll send them straight down. I'll send these guys over next turn. I'll have these units blow up this Medea. Unless that Medea retreats, then I'll have them follow. You know, I could have left this to the one in the base, because they're going to shoot out the one in the base. We could have used them to kill them, but oh well. Yeah. And this isn't going to kill it. Oh, it did a quite much more damage than I thought it would. Okay, we're gonna shoot down these tanks just because. This is a GM Sniper 2 and a Tin Cod and a Saberfish. Not really worried about that. Both these units can shoot down a Medea, I hope. How are these guys looking? Yeah, they can help out, or they'll shoot at this Medea in a base. And, you know, surprisingly, we actually cut off this base from supplies. Yay, we shot it down. That was one of the harder ones. The one in the base is actually one of the weaker ones. So, we should shoot this one down. Ah, damn it. Well, it did get a 20% dodge bonus because it's in a base, but I don't know if that applies to flying units. Oh, and it was a mostly destroyed tank. They only had 2 tanks left, and that's only like 20 HP. All that was left was the Tin Cod? Yeah, okay, so they have 2 Tin Cods and 3 Medeas left. And they're all in the center. So... okay, yeah. Making sure there's no one else. We should win this battle this turn. Okay, that was the first one. They'll have to put somebody in the base in the center. Yeah, they'll have to put somebody in the base in the center after this, but I don't think there'll be anybody left. If you notice there for a second, the beams followed them as they went down, so you can actually see where they just match the texture to the vector. Oh. So, she's still alive. Either that or the Federation's guarded by zombies. Or, led by zombies, I should say. And we got some more research because people like us. Ooh, we got the Draw C. Or not the Draw C, the Gaza C. And the Guaban, or Guazine. We got one of the Guabon classes, and we stole the GM too. That would have been good a little while ago, but for now we don't need them. If we really want to, we could be producing what are those things called? Hyzax, but we aren't. Yeah, why don't we produce them all? Why not? No, don't want to double invest. Yeah, we got the Gaza Sea. Can fix some of those units that got damaged. Do they have anything in Russia? I really should let them recover, but I really want to attack. So we're gonna attack next turn. 46, 25. 25, 0, 0. We're gonna have to unload them from HLVs, but I think we'll do that I'll do that in between episodes, because this one's about to be an hour 2 and it wasn't even a major battle. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you should like it. It helps in search results supposedly, even though I'm the only one that ever comes up. And besides that, it makes me feel good. You should do it. Bye.